there's this guy, Jonathan Pagot, and he's with Jordan Peterson and that whole group. He censors everything I ever said to him. Like, he'll sit there and erase every comment that I put on his page. Yet he'll take that and then he'll talk about it as if those were his ideas. And this is why I shoved a device in his head. He's real into symbolism. Oh, we're using art to find identity. Yeah, every one of them can use art to find identity except me. And they erase everything I say on their page. And they're into deconstruction, right? So this is how a lot of this started. Not everyone can deconstruct. Not everyone can find themselves through art, okay? So all they have over there is a bunch of fucking bigotry and racism and censorship. Then over the years, they're like, why are we being censored? They have the nerve to fucking gaslight their own fucking fans and audience to just like blind them from anything, then act like, oh, art reveals the truth. So I took his symbol and I just collapsed his symbol into 2 letters. And I was like, there, put that in your head, because then you're going to get it centralized. He's going to get the Antichrist because you're anti-logical, anti-logos, anti-Christ. So Christ was the logos of God, the logic and rationality of God. So over the years, there was something called postmodernism, and I was turning everything against itself that I didn't want around. And Jordan Peterson and John came out like, Jordan Peterson turned postmodernism on its head. He's the cultural hero. All this shit that they never were. And now they're in the fucking hole. And they're like, oh, that guy's the bad guy again. And it's like, I don't have anything for them other than go get in the abyss. And they're going to go to the abyss with their fucking head as a sticker. So that's all their logic and rationality combined can only earn them a sticker. Because they're literally stuck in a time where they have to pay the debt for it, but they're not Jesus Christ. That's long gone for them. Long gone. They murdered him. They murdered the prophets. Now they're just sitting there having their audience be like, Jonathan Pagot is a contemporary prophet. And his other buddies blowing fucking asshole rings and farts about AI and the beast. But that guy went into the AI and the beast so he could have it do his accounting for him. So they could all get together and have the beast and AI do like a soft silent kill, basically, to one person. And I'm not allowed to buy, sell, or trade with them because I have a seal of God. And they have a stupid fucking sticker, mark of the beast. Basically, and he's like, well, I don't accept that. I don't like that. I don't really give a fuck what he likes. So that's one of those people out there. That's the reason I would go into a bank and say, your family is stuck up between 2 instruments of crime. Now I want to cash my money here. I want to make a deposit. This is what you do. That guy was one of the first kidnappers and human traffickers over art. And that's how it all pretty much came out. I was like, this is nothing more than identity theft, kidnapping, and human trafficking. Because they want to be the one to tell you about it all first. As if their slave driver, orphan robbing God that's non-existent out there, that gets whatever image I give him, is going to prevail for them. So they have a hole in the ground. That's all they have is a hole. And they're like, all that comes out of that hole is censorship and the devil. And it comes out and censors everything. Censor, lock it all up, censor. And it's like, good luck. I don't have to lock up my instrument because I just don't. It's just word, it's the power of your word. And they were all preaching that for a long time. Oh, the power of your word. And it's like, you all go to the same satanic courtroom and get their power of their word. Then you try to fall back on bills like, oh, we're backed by paper. I'm backed by paper too. So is the Antichrist that they're going to be. All backed by paper. They're going to centralize with Elon Musk. And I'm just going to sit there disrupting their centralization. And then I'm going to be like, well, I want to centralize it too. Where do you see that mess? It's going to be like throwing trashed bike rims at each other, mid-air collision. It's like, well, I want to centralize, I want to disrupt it. I want to collapse it all down into the same one symbol, one unit, and just blow it away into the abyss. And they can go chase it into the abyss. That's what they keep doing. They keep chasing this thing into the prison. Into prison after prison after prison. You know, and now it's just come to where it's stuck as a blood-filled teddy bear. And they really want your kids to live under that so they can sit there and move their fucking mouth parts. That's all. So they're kidnappers and human traffickers. They don't care who they have to censor, who they have to kill, or any of that. They want art, and that's it. They want you to worship graven images and his stupid carvings. Oh, I'm out here doing carvings and idolatry and idols. So you're mad that I took your little idol piece and I collapsed that all down into one blade of grass and went, bye, goodbye, see you later. Go cry to aliens. Oh, and the eyes are the windows to the soul. Remember that. Until its aliens saw the abyss, that's why their eyes are all fucking black. They don't have any soul. But they won't say that there. They won't be like, eyes are the windows to the soul. There's absolutely nothing out of them. They're just dead people. And then they're like, well, you have to be censored for saying that. And it's like, well, I don't care. You already lost your speech. You're not going to save your speech. That's already been taken out of your fucking face and mouth like a pair of teeth at Jonathan Pageau and Merlin's Last Laugh. They sat around playing for years. Playing for years. That's what I mean. Like what I'm saying right now might not hit people for a couple years. But what's hitting people now is all from stuff from 2015. So I'll just walk into a bank and fucking kick your legs out from under you. And then I'm like, don't touch my fucking property. If you want me to fucking starve with you, then I will. If you want to be a fucking crybaby and we're all going to starve together, fine. I don't fucking care. I'm just tired of their bullshit. Their nonsense. Which is nothing more than identity theft, kidnapping, human trafficking, and mystery Babylon. They're going to centralize it for Babylon, and I'm gonna come along and kick the fucking tower over and confound their speech. They'll be buried in worse than double speak. That's what they have out there right now, a bunch of double speak and parables. I'm like, I've been taking that vaccine since before any of you were even born. So when you come back and you tried to do it, I would know that you were a fake. You were a fucking imposter. That's all.